Hi YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today is gonna be a really different kind of video where I just sit here and I talk to you guys. In my last video, the one where you kind of get to know little tips and tricks about me, there was a question that asked if I had ever met a celebrity. And I completely forgot about Luke Hemmings. However, some of you guys DM'd me and wanted to know what happened. So I'm just gonna do a quick story time and tell you guys what happened when I met Luke Hemmings. So this story takes place pre-COVID, and it was actually one of my last outings right before COVID hit. So my best friend and I, my best friend Itzel and I had gone to this bar in West Hollywood. Saddle Ranch, I think the name is. So we had gone to Saddle Ranch and it was like, I think it might have been like 8 or 9 p.m. and like we were just gonna go to hang out, and she was like, oh my god, this is the bar that like every celebrity and like young, you know, hip influencer goes to. So I'm like sitting there like, okay, like who is gonna walk in? Like what is gonna happen? So first and foremost, let me just say that David Dobrik and his party sat right next to us at the bar. And like, I don't really know David, like I don't really know, like I don't watch his videos or anything. So I was just like, oh, it's David Dobrik, ahaha. And like, I'm texting my friends that like him, that I'm like, you guys, I'm sitting at a bar next to David Dobrik and like all his friends. Don't ask me to sit here and tell you who all was in his party, because again, I have no clue who David Dobrik hangs out with. That is not the point of the story. I do just want to say though that that same night I sat next to David Dobrik. So we're just sitting there, we're eating. I'm kind of like, I'm already getting kind of tipsy because I'm a lightweight. I had like, I think she ordered me like a vodka, like a Red Bull vodka. That's what I had gotten. And so I'm sitting there and like across the bar, I see this girl with like long dark hair, and I'm like, I'm drunk, okay? Like I'm basically drunk at this point, and I'm like, she looks familiar, but I couldn't pinpoint who she was. So then I'm like, I'm still staring, and she's talking to David Dobrik, and I'm like, who is that girl? Why does that girl look so familiar? And then it clicked. Sierra Deaton. That, my love, was Sierra Deaton, and I'm sitting there like, oh my god, it's Sierra Deaton. Which means if Sierra Deaton's here, Luke Hemmings is here. So I'm like scanning the room. I'm like, where the hell is Luke Hemmings? Like, he's this 6 foot something guy. There's no way I'm like, I can't see Luke Hemmings. Girl, he was right next to her, and I just, my drunk blind self just like didn't see him. But there he is, tall, handsome, gorgeous, 6 feet tall. I can see his blonde hair from across the bar, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's Luke Hemmings. And I'm like hitting my friend. I'm like, Itzel, look, it's Luke Hemmings, it's Luke Hemmings. And she's like, where? And she's like, not really the biggest like 5 Sauce fan or anything. So she's like, what the heck, where? So I'm telling her what I saw, whatever. She's like, oh my god, we have to go say hi. And I'm like, we're not gonna go say hi. Like, man is hanging out with his girlfriend at the bar. Like, I don't wanna be like, hey, what's up? So my friend decides she wants to go to the bathroom, or she has to go to the bathroom. So we're like, okay, I'm like, cool. I'm like, at this point, I had already lost Luke and Sierra, and we're just vibing at the bar, and I'm just like, should I go find him? Like, what's going on? So anyway, so Itzel's like, I need to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna let you go by yourself, because my friend's a very tiny girl. And like, yeah, she can fight, and she'll probably, you know, beat someone up. But like, this is a bar, and like, I'm not gonna let my homegirl go to the bathroom by herself at a bar. So we grab our drinks, and I think at this point I had already started drinking water, because I think we were gonna like start heading out. So like and I was driving, so I was like, I need to sober up. Don't worry, there was no drinking and driving involved. I had 1 drink and that was it. So we go to the bathroom. Guess who is standing in the bathroom hallway? Mr. Luke Hemmings and Miss Sierra Deaton. I shit you not. It's the 4 of us standing in the friggin' bathroom hallway, He's guarding her drink while she goes to the bathroom. I'm guarding Itzel's drink while she goes to the bathroom. Luke Hemmings and I are by ourselves in a hallway, and I'm sitting there losing my freaking mind because I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I am the most awkward when it comes to meeting people on the street, like celebrities. If I see them, I'm like, this is where I f***ed up. So I've been standing there with Mr. Luke Hemmings for like 3 minutes, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the courage to say hi. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. As soon as I open my mouth to say, hey, it's so nice to meet you, Sierra walks right back out of the bathroom, and I'm like, kidding me? So they disappear, they leave, and I'm sitting there, and Itzel comes back and she's like, oh my God, did you say something? Did you say something? And I'm like, no, I didn't. Because Sierra came and I started freaking out even more, and it didn't happen. So she's like, oh my God, okay, like I'm so sorry, whatever. So then we start walking out of the bathroom, like the little bathroom hallway. And lo and behold, Mr. Luke Hemmings and Miss Sierra Deaton are standing right by the bathroom door, or like by that bathroom hallway door. So I'm like walking, like I see him, but like I don't want to see him. And then I like look behind me and Itzel's gone. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? And of course she's standing there like, hey Luke, how are you? Like, this is my friend Jay. And she's like, a really big fan. And I'm sitting there like, I'm literally like I'm standing there with my water like. So Luke comes over to me. He's like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Luke Hemmings. Or I'm like, I think he said like, I'm Luke. And I was like, hey, I'm Jay. And my embarrassing ass says, do you guys come here often? Girl, don't ever let me meet a celebrity by myself. I don't think he heard me over the sound of the music, which was totally fine. However, I did embarrass myself yet again with Mr. Luke Hemmings. He goes to shake my hand, okay? I was holding my glass, right? He goes to shake my hand, and I give him my wet hand from my condensated water. I give him my wet hand and I go, oh, I'm so sorry, my hand might be wet. Who lets me out? I swear, who? So then, I'm standing there and me and Luke are just kind of like vibing. And I look at Sierra and I'm like, oh my God, hey girl, like it's so nice to meet you. And she's so sweet. She's like so kind, and Luke's just like. So then I'm like, okay guys, I'm gonna let you guys do your thing. Like, it was so nice meeting you. I hope you guys have a great time. And I leave and I walk away, and me and Itzel are like, did that just happen? Yes, it did. I embarrassed myself in front of Luke Hemmings. That happened. So then we sat there for like another hour, and like my eyes are just like darting back and forth across the bar to see if I can find him, to see if maybe one of the other Five Sauce dudes is there. And by the end of the night, like we were there for a while, but by the end of the night, I kid you not, I look, right? I'm still looking for Luke Hemmings. I look, and homeboy is sitting in a bar stool against the wall, like on his phone, like no care in the world. Poor boy's being like a wallflower. It is so funny. But yeah, that is my dramatic story about how I met Luke Hemmings at a bar in West Hollywood. So if you guys want to hear stories of the other times that I've embarrassed myself in front of other celebrities, feel free to drop a comment below, like, subscribe, share with your friends, and you guys will get another story time. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys next week.